when you look back on it, and the year that he arrived here, where you never see anything like that, you know, and here he comes like that. Lives on the side of a rock pile.
He just got tired of pounding pavement, he said. So he bought a little sloop, and he sailed up the coast, and when he got to Mohican, he stopped.
Ray was this figure on the horizon you'd occasionally see on the hillside with his sheep.
We would come down the hill and we would see the sun over on Manana and the sheep over there, and then this lone figure kind of going around herding the sheep.
Everyone knew and had seen and had heard about Ray Phillips, the hermit of Manana Island.
He sailed up from New York City, and then he got land over Manana, where he built his little hut, and that's where he stayed.
It was a great place to be somebody, and really for doing nothing but just surviving. And he was really stuck there. They were long, horrible winters. His structure, I mean, snow would come through the walls in the winter.
There might have been some of the locals who would go over just to see that he was all right.
Because he never came out in the winter.
And then a number of us went over to try to convince him to come across. And none of us could ever convince him to. He just went and stayed.
And Ray was living off baby food, literally, out of jars.
He would invite the sheep to come in the winter and sleep in his cabins with him to keep warm.
Is it crazy to be a hermit? Not necessarily. Is it unusual? Yes.
Occasionally, if too many people, as I remember, if too many people started coming in on him, he would lapse into sheep. He'd start talking with you, but then it would go, and would then walk away.
Everybody wants to get away when you're a teenager, and I think the fact that Ray did it made these people just, you know, remember that piece of them that wanted to be Huckleberry Finn or whatever and get out there on their own. I really think that that is something that everybody experiences and nobody actually does. They experience it only in their fantasies. And there was Ray, and in his way, all alone, and that looks almost heroic to anyone else.